All right, they did. They edited like a minute or so out of the video. It's like how the feds are watching them do that. It's okay. And also too, just remember, like, you are watching what they're doing. I screenshotted it. So the time that I took to do the video, I screenshotted it versus what you guys are gonna see when you go on YouTube versus what they're still editing out, because it's high time to make it seem like a bunch of white men are the victim because somebody got a chainsaw thrown at them for hacking someone's phone and starting Palestine. Thank you. That's what happened. They're trying to like make it seem like that's not what was the conflict was about. That's what the conflict was about. And then creating Fletchy too fat. All right, you guys, maternity update. I'm gonna get you a boyfriend. Let me rename this so people don't get too excited. All right. Okay, so maternity update, you guys. So one of the things that was going on was why this whole restraining order thing got started with my Haney. But remember, you guys are watching it. Some weird childish bitch in your 40s playing with me after stealing like $8,000 from me, playing with my work like that, which they have to explain why your family's connected to this and what Israel's doing with this. And you have to explain what you're doing on 3 different trap phones, as well as the Wi-Fi for the building going into my YouTube and going into my computer through this like thing that Apple gave them, like, oh, it's online, which I'm gonna pull up in a minute. Great. So, right. So they go into a website to make it seem like they're not tapping my computer, but it still gets logged in like a specific like database that somebody's like going in and doing this and this and that. They team viewer on my computer for whites to be playing in my computer with my files and shit like that. Pedophiles. And then you're playing like that in court. That's why I'm telling you, you're gonna get hit in your face with a crowbar. No one cares. Okay, yeah, if you say it like that, great. Stop uploading me to fucking virtual reality that can give you glioblastoma, which is a type of brain cancer, or breast cancer, or lupus, or ovarian cancer. Stop fucking stalking and harassing me so you can fulfill some stupid ass statistic for maternal child health. If you harass black and brown women for like this long and do this and this and that, they get sick and their babies come out sick. So then, yeah, so you're talking about our kids and you're not helping our kids. What the fuck does that have to do with me? What does that have to do with me? There's a bunch of black and brown children that need this. What does that have to do with me? That's what the fuck you created. Cool. So, hormones and husbands. The conversation that I was having with my twin is, okay, well, we want to have a baby, so we were getting prepared. So we were talking about, okay, where we might live. The biggest thing was like, okay, getting ready with like supplements. Getting ready, like, okay, Daisy, you need to take your prenatals, taking supplements. I've already started. And then we were even talking about like, okay, exercise routine, certain stretches, things like that for easier birth, because we're going to be moving around. Because we're planning for my son. I want to have my son, or I don't know, my daughter's playing with some magic. She may come down first and get her ass whooped, and then her brother and her sister may come down. And if that happens, regardless, I remember I'm going to really make you suffer, okay? It's like my last daughter is trying to be in front to get like some treat that she thinks is running out on the planet. So, so, getting prepared for that, right? Hi, snapback and muis. Getting prepared for all that, and what does that really look like? So me and my twin were like talking about that, like, okay, we're gonna have to move, just be careful with this, like getting my body together because the environment that I'm living in and all that type of good stuff. And there's like something like, oh, I'll start getting ready now. And also too, my twin is coming home. So something got settled with a few cases and a bunch of stuff. And then also too, a cease and desist was served to one of his coworkers that kept on harassing him. Also too, somebody keeps on hearing this song. I've lost all ambition, a world reacclaimed. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I have to just tell you that's a really demonic rabbit that was actually here in the 1920s, and that's exactly what he sounds like. And he's starting yellow shit. So, whoa, yeah, that's the difference. So, oh, yeah, he's gonna get kidnapped, that rabbit. That's done. He took it too far and playing with magic and coming back and forth to the planet for treats. So, so, that's actually his voice. So anyways, cause he heard that, oh, you guys are getting ready for pregnancy. So he's basically like, oh, like my energy will be around you for whatever reason, because I'm singing this song. I don't know. He better be careful with what he's insinuating. So me and my twin were talking about when I have our son. We're so excited. We've consulted. And also, too, my son said he's ready to come to the planet. Things are getting better, you know? So that's a really good sign for a lot of the high priest, high priestess. Oh, okay. Okay, so you guys are looking into that type of thing. Like, okay, is it safe for my kids to come down here? It says this and this and that is going to be happening. But there's a few things going on where for sure it's going to be safe for little black boys to be on the planet. Especially of a certain melanin. Cool. So, you know, also, too, that was specific for, like, it was actually specific to like a specific group of like darker skinned people in a certain continent. It's something happened over there, and like, oh, if that's done, that means that we can come down here now. So some of you guys are getting ready, like before you even know it. Some of you guys went through certain things, like, okay, but I have my daughter. Wow. And also too, like one of the things that we were talking about, it's like, is it time because my son and his friend, you know, we have to make sure that they're here and their parents are together, and that's going on, and I'm rectifying all that now. And some of you guys too are gonna find out, yeah, my son and his, oh, and my daughter and her. So let me not be selfish with this baby, yeah, because you want to make sure that they're here and coming on the planet too. Okay, and this is like the thing that we used to constantly do. It's like an old thing in the indigenous community, most of them, right? Until Russia and like some weird white people that claim to be Islamic from the Caucasus Mountains, they came down and playing with everyone's like marriages. So, you know, you're going to get ready for pregnancies. So there's something that you guys are going to be doing frequency modulation on yourself to just prepare yourself, clean yourself, you know, all that type of stuff. I'm on a strict regimen too. My diet's pretty good, but there's like 2 things I'm going to be doing like 3 times a week for my son. So, you know, preconception health, that's what they call it, preconception health. And this is where we go into like, oh, there's like studies about like harassing black and brown women racially, and how like they show that it like impacts like their health, which Matt Haney's trying to hide, which is why they jumped into that. Okay, I don't want people thinking that I like was doing all that. Okay, can you like put this on there and say that she can't come to like this building or that building because I might be there? No, I don't want her working anymore because I don't want people thinking that I was stealing her work or like being a pedophile. Why are you letting her say that about me? That's why I'm telling you without a shadow of a doubt, you're going to get cracked across your head with a weapon because you are starting hella shit because you're fucking stupid. Get the fuck off my computer and my channel and get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. That's what the fuck they were starting. Okay, yeah, I tried this with City Hall, and that's how it backfired. And also, too, there's something online where Matt Haney got his bar license turned the fuck off because he was playing with me. Okay, cool. So now something's coming out with the Bar Association in regards to all the complaints and everything, and they have to go put all the disciplinary actions like up. So overnight, you're going to see a bunch of bullshit up there. So now, great, stay the fuck away from me. That's how that started. So you mean to tell me that you were having a conversation about preconception health? That's how it started. And all of a sudden, a bunch of fucking drama overnight. By the time I get home, state police in front of your house. That's how that started, because me and my twin were talking. And then my twin was like, okay, Daisy, what do you think about this? Like, it's like some type of like parenting class that he wanted to like look into. And then also too, I was like at an event for like moms and babies. Oh my God. Look at this outside my window. Oh my God. I just think that that's so special. Shit. I don't want to get this other place in. Oh, it's that car right there. And it says, I'm gonna go down there after, but it says like mom on the license plate on the back of the window. That was real cute. It says mom like on the back of the window. So healthy babies, frequency modulation. A lot of you guys too, IVF, in vitro, you don't need all that. You don't need all that. It's because your kids are afraid. Like, especially in the Asian women community, I'm gonna just keep it hella real. It's your kids are afraid. So there's some women, I know I'm healthy, I can have a baby. It's your kids are afraid. First, you can't be eating pork or beef because they're seeing what the animals are setting up on the planet. If you come down here, you want to eat with your parents, that's it. They don't eat meat, so that bitch is not getting hit. Okay. Well, I can come down to the planet. My mom doesn't eat meat. Okay, cool. Because we're not starting that again. You guys are going to come down fresh and clean. So, you can't be eating meat. That's just it. For these kids that are coming down, what they did with quantization, it's too much at stake. As a high priestess, these babies that are coming down is too much at stake. Non-white is too much at stake. Yeah, so now one of the things that was going on is me and my twin were having that discussion, and I was at an event, and I was so happy, and I was talking to the lady. I was like, oh, I want to get ready to have my baby. You guys are so sweet. And she just realized, like, you know what, I want to go to school, do this and that. And I was so proud of her. Man, keep on going. I want to go to school, did this and that before I have my next baby. But there's something too about her being in a certain type of program to help like mothers and stuff like that, and her baby with this crazy ass dexterity to be like FaceTiming people, having whole conversations at like 1 year old. Yeah, everyone was like watching a little black baby, like maneuvering the phone, calling his grandma, talking like, I want to talk to my granny, maneuvering the phone, all kinds of shit. Like it was really out of control. Oh, okay, dexterity. So these are like some of the metrics that they are testing in babies to like come and see about like their cognition and things like that. But there's like a different one, please. Like some of those are like a little bit like, right? We can adjust them. Okay. So now another thing here too, some babies are a little bit different. Some babies are like from a different planet, right? They use like, they have a different type of nervous system. Some babies, like they're more receptive, like ABCD, right? At like 1 or 2 years old. So that's another thing that we were talking about, me and my twin, like, okay, how far do we want this to go? How early should he be reading? Like what's going to be happening? Right? Because real talk, I'm so excited that I'm having my boy first because he's going to go be with his dad and I'm going to be outside. So isn't that's a good thing? It's not a bad thing. Yeah, but some of you guys are gonna find out like I'm supposed to have this many boys and this many girls. And then also too, if you guys want to have an extra baby outside of what you were already allotted, then you need to find a specific bloodline where like the families agree, which I think me and my twin are gonna do, because I want to have a fourth baby. And the bloodlines have to agree, and then like, okay, so I'm having my son and this and that, and then that's gonna be like their friend on the planet. So we need to find a family where the bloodlines agree so that this doesn't like turn into a confusion. So some of you guys are like looking into that now, like, oh, okay, sis. Yeah, we have to start that again. We have to. And that's how the community like avoided drama. And then they started mixing and bringing people, and yeah. And look, quiet, he said. This is how they started a big ass war in Ethiopia and went to go say, playing with Abisha. So now, one of the things that we're gonna do with this maternal child health, you guys are getting your diet, all that type of stuff. Okay, there's like a clock. It tells you when it's time. My clock got turned on. Like it's time. That's how this got started. Me and my twin were talking about that. He gets excited and starts buying me shit online, and like chaos ensues. And that's all that happened. 6 people liking this, 16 people in the chat. But remember, they're editing it on the computer. So they just showed you that YouTube's completely manipulated and they've been using it to fund white supremacy. So YouTube can get fucking sued. Great. So now, one of the things here is, okay, preconception health. They have a name for it. Yeah, like healthy before your baby. We need to do a lot more about that. You know, like women, and also too, I do encourage like maybe babysitting other babies, like even playing with animals. There's like, we can help each other. So that's one of the things. And then also too, helping you find your husband. A lot of you guys need to get out of drama and fuckery so you can go meet your twin. Some of you guys are right in front of your twin and you're like dealing with drama. Ooh. Somebody did something treacherous with the marriage and they just looked at each other like, okay, that's what's up. Let's get up out of here. Well, you guys can go get married since you played in our families like that. It was in the Middle East. Yikes, because somebody played with virtual reality. So that was the new, I told you, Stephanie and her tool for mates. I told you, Stephanie and her new tool for fucking mates. So about my son, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. But preparing your space, that's like the biggest thing that they wanted me to talk about with this Preconception Health Council, preconception health, and then also too talking about how we need to update preconception health. Yeah, before you have a baby. Like there's some women that they don't want to have a baby, but they want to know for their daughters, or they're just like interested in like learning about the chaos and fuckery that whites are starting today, because they're non-white, or just like they're just interested in learning, right? So also too, this is like clearing out birth control from your body, because that birth control, remember, like the chemistry for the chemical to be activated or for it to be able to stop a specific type of cycle, that's some crazy ass physics, right? So wow, yeah, somebody should have never ever started that. Thank you. So you know, thank you, right? So let's look at risk factors You guys want to assess your risk factors. You guys also want to assess like what community and what network do you have. Yeah, because some people they want to have a baby. There's some women that are like 43. I'm also talking to you guys too. Some of you guys are 50. You think that's done. That's not done. That's not done at all. Also, too, Kamala Harris is like, oh, okay, maybe I'm about to have a baby, like, cause I'm spotting, but menopause. Kamala Harris, you're getting like your pussy's getting like hit with magic. It's cancer, cause you went to go play. So, now some of you guys are like, what do you mean? Cause you're about to meet your mate. Some of the men like, oh, and also too, some of the women, they were queer for a long time. They were studs, but they want to have babies. There's nothing wrong with that. But they're wondering like, will that affect my child? Like, no, that's not gonna affect your child. That's what they were insinuating. It doesn't. Like, oh, if the mother's flower, if I tamper with the mother's flower, then all the flowers will end. That's not true, right? So yeah, it's a lot of women older ages having kids. It is. It's a blessing to see. Yeah, it is. And also too, I have to shout out to some auntie. She just got pregnant. She's older. She had a relationship with a man. They love each other. They're so sweet. They're so beautiful. And Kamala Harris harassed the hell out of her. I'm not sure why. That's out of control. Kamala Harris, if you want to have a baby, have a baby. And stop starting shit. She has. Yeah, not spreading her medical records, but Kamala Harris, if you want to have a child, go have a child. Stop starting shit. So go put a spell on yourself. Or I can help you. I would love to see Kamala Harris pregnant. You deserve it. So, now another thing too is women that are currently pregnant, yeah, they're helping themselves on the computer. Like, I just felt the baby like shift up and like all the weight was like moved. It's like I'm like walking as if I'm not pregnant anymore. There's stuff like that. They have so much for you guys. Certain herbs that we're supposed to be like doing, 4 types of epidural. We're supposed to be making preconception health, you guys. We're supposed to be getting together. You know, we can be the preconception health council. I saw I have like this pink divination board. It's like one of the divination rugs like this. The pink and blue one, that's for preconception health, and there's like a bunch in that for us. So I was supposed to come out and put that message out, and then also you're getting a boyfriend or you're getting a girlfriend. Some of you guys are getting ready to be with your mate, so that means that hoes are gonna be starting drama. So just be careful with motherfuckers coming at you. Hoes starting like the random delusional like um sometimes when you say the unthinkable, it's like I just didn't think that you were that stupid. That's what I mean by the unthinkable. It's like it's unthinkable in my mind. Does that make sense? Thinking on me. I don't know, does that make sense? So people throwing the unthinkable at me and my twin because holes are getting settled and playing games and then going around playing with my twin and starting hood wars and getting like their sister killed. So there's something too that they're like constantly playing with this like drama because a lot of people are getting with their mate. This is what Martha did in Mexico. And this is why they ran up on somebody's like a wedding. You guys saw that on my page and they hit somebody. Okay, and this is what we're talking about with Mr. Redpath and like disgusting ass white men. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think it's cute at all. You can really, really, really invoke something very, very sinister if you do not stop harassing black women and black children and black and brown professionals as a whole. You can really find out that you can get hit with the stick you did not know existed. And I mean a legal stick, a financial stick, a cultural stick, a social stick. Okay? And then if you want that stick to be physical because you're violating California state laws regarding self-defense. Oh, somebody also just saw that self-defense laws. You can get hit with that too. All right. Okay, great. So also too, it's defending your lineage. Yeah, because I'm like with somebody and I want to have a baby and they're like coming around me with chemicals and starting hella shit, causing hella drama and then like threatening me like, oh, if you go near him, we're gonna put this baby in foster care and doing this and this and that and like trying to set up like fuckery early on to like play with me and my kids. Yeah, I'm not even gonna play, like, I'm not even gonna like pay you attention because you saw like an old ass white woman die playing like that. Whatever the fuck you think that you're doing because your kids are revolting against you because you were putting them on drugs and playing with them like that and ruining their life mentally, emotionally, and socially, don't bring that over here. Not over here. Whatever you think like, oh, she's gonna stop this and help them with that and that, let them get what they deserve. They're just working like normal people. So also, to your Conklin. that they want to have babies and something like, okay, but I'm with somebody else and I don't want any of those like DNA shattered peptides to go to my family. There's just a few of you guys that are gonna get that. I'm gonna put it up on the computer and you guys are gonna just do that on yourself and then that's it. Or you know what? Aaliyah can help you with that. Just don't convert it to the electrical language. She has that speech. She's in that same maternal child health speech too, because they did the same thing to Aaliyah. Also, too, a bunch of women, maternal child health. That baby brain Cheong. That's how it got started. Thank you, because there's a lady that went into real maternity warfare because somebody tried that with her at work. It's like a type of like black magic, like, oh, feed them baby brain and then she'll never have a baby, and or the baby will be cursed. I'm so sorry. Please don't start that. No, real talk. Please don't do that. Don't do those type of things. It's not okay. Okay. So let's get serious here. Let's get more professional here, because there's a bunch of professionals here. All right, we work and things like that. We're handling business in our community. Also, too, stop asking me what I do for work. You know what I'm doing for work because you're stealing it from my computer. Stop asking me what the fuck I'm doing for work. You see what I'm doing for work. You're taking it from my computer and trying to sell it. Stop asking me if I did this and this and that, and if I know this person or that person. You already know that. You're in my fucking resume. You're in my fucking computer. Stop playing with me. It's because they rallied up a bunch of people to come play games, and then they found out like about a bunch of shit last minute, and then somebody found the channel and said, that's the woman that they're harassing. That's not her. Because they're using Desiree's face and then giving like my name and starting hella shit. Because they think it's funny, like, to get people enraged and mad like that. Thank you. So again, this Benjamin Herzberger, I'm just gonna address you now. If I catch you contacting me again, I'm gonna go ahead and send that state sanctioned security team to your door. And this whole like thing about the state police, be careful with that, because that's like a very loose term. Be careful with that, and you're not supposed to be going out in plains closed or any of that. And be careful with that bullshit, like trying that ever again to try to prove a point in front of Cyborg, because instantly they started telling on each other. Like, okay, we can go do this and this and that. All right, actually, the point where I start getting bad luck is in about 2 weeks if I don't submit that claim. And that's how you know that it's about the claim. Okay, yeah, because they have to finish the civil suit. By the way, there was an article about Kamala Harris word salad, incomprehensible, because she's playing with frequency modulation on me. Because people like I've been watching this for like few years, and they know that something's like happening with the technology and radiation. Also, that's another thing too. So preconception health, yeah, I want the radiation off. Okay, so we have to turn it off. Yeah, preconception health, that's all that they needed to say, that we're trying to make a bunch of black women unhealthy so we can try to make it seem like our kids are the same because we fuck in our family. Okay, cool. And then something with autism, so we can then say like, okay, yeah, our kids are the same. There's nothing going on with this and that. We weren't like kidnapping people's kids or like cutting black women their uterus out of their body. Stop saying stuff like that, because it's starting hella shit. So when I'm talking about like preconception health, right, it's like more also too preconception health. There's like a whole slew of it for like your octopus, your iguana, this and this and that. There's hella shit that goes on. Like, okay, wow. It's like what body that they brought down here too. I have to eat this for my specific body because my nervous system is a little bit different. It's like certain body. They brought this octopus, they brought that iguana. It's not too many, it's just like a few. But if it's my aquatic body or my elemental body, it's like something different. Do you have to take a bunch of supplements? No. It's just like knowing that, like, oh, okay, it's good to just know this about myself. Like, I will have these type of symptoms. This may come up. Oh, okay, well, yeah, I know that they did this specifically in the war on drugs to this iguana. So I know at this like point with epidurals, I will have like some type of long-term headache and things like that because of what they try to do with my iguana with chemical warfare. That's where that's coming from. Okay, they're trying to like force something with the epidural into actual like nerve that's tied to like a divination channel. There's some lady that had like some women that have had like horrifying births and things like that because they just did not know. I was supposed to talk to my iguana first and like settle all that. Wow. And then like hella shit like getting started. Whew. So even to preconception health is genetic counseling, which I'm gonna go ahead and give to I would call it like out of Borgia. So genetic counseling is something that I feel like I can do. Like I've been doing it, right? Remember I made that ancestral deck? Somebody took that and tried to like turn it into like an academy in school, and they got caught the fuck up and everyone around them got arrested until they like realized what the feds want them to do. And it's off my ancestry work. It's a white woman doing it. Thank you, Desiree, Ashara, all them. That's what the fuck they've been creating. Now Ashara heard about this with Matt Haney and she doesn't know I already sent it to the DA. So Ursula Dixon and all them, they already know, and a big ass group of agents, which includes my twin. Okay, what the fuck? I didn't know that they were gonna like email everyone. I thought she would just be afraid. She like literally did the thing I thought she would never do, right? Which is set you up. Goofy ass. That's how that started. By the time I left that event and came home, why are they here? Oh, okay, whoa, she thinks she's so happy and stuff like that. We'll just go and do this. Also, too, yeah, preconception health and things like that. Even communicating with your baby, tools like that. Some lady, she's been talking to her baby for years. She didn't even know that. Like, oh, you don't want to come down. Oh, no. Your dad went to jail? But I know his hood. Wait, hold on. Yeah, also listen to your babies. It's okay. There's a lot going on. All right. Environmental exposures, mental health, all of that. Yeah. And Office of Women's Health, I worked with them before. That's who I'm about to call. Sheila James. Latifah Simon again. Yeah, did you know that they were doing this to a bunch of women? Oh, no, 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 no. No. Okay, well, okay, okay. Between her and the other lady that I told you guys about. Okay, okay, okay. Cool. Go away. So also too, yeah, they do. Also too, there's a place where you can like start getting preconception health. They give you folic acid and stuff like that. Make sure it's the good one that's not mixed with Cheong bone, which they tried in the hood. Like, okay, they want supplements. They want to be healthy. Okay. So remember, that's all part of preconception health, like how to scan certain supplements. How do I know when to change from this point to this point? The doctor doesn't always know what's healthy for my baby. My baby's an octopus. So that means that on top of the folic acid, which we already know, there's a certain deficiency because of what they did with the soil and what they're doing with our food. So because we've chronically been deficient, which a hoe wants to go start something stupid with, look at this, and they said that. There's something that you're supposed to be taking, because remember, yeah, we have added neural network nervous system, which you know because of biochemical pathways in tyrosinase and melanin. Oh, that's why I said to get off my channel if you're mentally ill. Cool. You might find out something about yourself. Somebody's finding out this what they want to do for work. Honestly, somebody come take this. This is somebody's work. High Priestess, I'm just here to like inspire you guys to come like do this, because I want to see you guys do this and come and talk to you guys. Some of you guys already have babies. Come and teach me. One of my besties, she has 2 babies, and I'm happy for her because you can tell she's a really good mom. I need to actually like call her. I'm so sorry. Honestly, don't worry about it. Okay, right, what type of physical activity? And then this is where we're talking about like certain stretches, things like that you can do, but also too like certain massages that you can do, certain things that you can do. There's this dude, I want to refer people to him, but I want people to harass him. He does this special type of massage that people like know about. Yeah, he's a black man, acupuncturist, judo, tai chi, a bunch of shit. Yeah, he knows like a lot. I want to put him here so he can also expose who destroyed Hawaii. So yeah, he is like very tight in with a lot of people. So yeah, I want to, you know, you guys should come and like learn about that prenatal massage. They have that for the women and for your baby. Also, too, there's certain practices you should be learning on your baby too. I will say this: just being careful with like certain like esteems and things like that for the baby, like herbs, things like that. I would say just be a little bit careful, unless like you're like a part of like a group of like solid black women that no one really knows, because people are stealing their work. They do a lot of that work. It's like a group of them. Thank you for doing that. They're here watching. So they know how to do that for like something with like crazy heavy metal vaccines. Right. Yeah, I did start typing up something, but I said I can't give it out just yet. But somebody got it from my computer, Aaron Haney. Yeah, Aaron. She did. She remember when she like had her baby, she was talking in virtuality, like, oh look, this and that happened. Because that's how we know that season. I think her son is like a Capricorn or something, or like Sag Capricorn, I don't know. But like the day she had her baby, it was like in virtual reality. I said, Erin, are you okay? And she was like, yeah, I'm just giving birth. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I like watching this? And then she was like, hey, Daisy, thank you for helping me. Because I was like helping people. Like, oh, you guys are having babies. They upload you to virtual reality. I did not know that she was like uploading me and like they were that mentally ill. So I put her on my website. I thought you're giving me a review. Yeah, but you were uploading me to virtual reality. I had no idea. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't know that she was messy like that. I thought she like really needed help with her baby. Yeah, and that's why I then put on my website, I did like a maternal child health package. Because I said, okay, Erin, are you okay? She said, I feel better. I don't know, was that Yvonne Strahovski? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't know. Remember, take people out of virtual reality before you play in court. Because that's how you can get shot. Cool. Or get your whole entire bank account fucking closed. Because you're officially a domestic terrorist and white supremacist. Close all of them. Thank you. All right. So I will yeah, this website, they're not really accurate. I don't want people going to Cloud Chase. They're very like basic. But there needs to be something edited with preconception health and also too has something to do with frequency modulation and radiation. So I feel like there needs to be like because of the technology, then what happened with Qigong, and then what happened with sucking fucking your family, there needs to be like a new preconception health thing. Okay, yeah, this happened to me and my family. Okay, well I'm gonna send you to genetic counseling and she's gonna like craft you like a 3-month package, and then we're gonna start you on your folic acid treatments, and then you're gonna be having your baby, and you're ready. So, this is like what I want to like do. Like that genetic counseling, it's like a training that we should get, but you don't really need to be scanning that AAGGTT FASTA file. I mean, you can do that, but really it's like I can just look at you and see that you have like a 2 spiral when you should have a 6. You need at least a 4 spiral to have your baby. Right. And then also too, like another thing here too, like, yeah, it's very energy intensive as Black and brown people to bring down those spiritual children. You know that. That's why you kidnap Black and brown women when they're pregnant and test on them, which is coming out in hella different biochemical pathway manuals. You have to be pregnant to find that. How did you? That, yeah. I don't know. Mahoney's sister, yeah, she was playing like tough. I was like, okay, I was like doing this for her. I thought that she was, I didn't know that she was playing games. Cause like at first, that's how that was going. That's how this was going on. Like, oh, Matt Haney's sister is pregnant. Oh, she's having a baby. What the fuck? And your brother uploaded you to virtual reality because you guys stopped talking. Oh wow. Yeah, there's a few of the investigators that are gonna put that on file. Like that's I poignantly remember that. That's how they charged her. I had no idea that she was pregnant. I just like saw this and I commented. I said, "Oh, hey, cousin," because she was like talking to me in virtual reality, which is like on her computer and like on her electrical grid. Hmm. And then also high blood pressure can also can cause problems during pregnancy and martial frequency modulation. That's the biggest thing. Like making sure that we're heart healthy in a certain way, like in 3 ways, right? Like mentally healthy in our relationships, heart healthy with like physically, frequency modulation, and then heart healthy in regards to, the consciousness that you need to like be able to like have your baby. Because that's different from being with your mate. And some people, like, you have to have those things intact before you start bringing children into the world, or else you're bringing them into like a shattered environment because your intentions were not all on the same page. Some people that they play, I really love you, da 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 da, it's okay, and then they have a baby, but they take care of their kids. Yeah, I don't want to say her name, but shout out to Miss You. I saw you yesterday. She takes care of her kids. Even though her daughter's bad as fuck, she takes care of her kids. Because I just used to be her teacher. It's okay. She's not bad like that. Like, like, oh, this little girl's hella bad. That type of thing. It's like, how like Black people, we say that. Can we tap into the VR by Android? I think I'm ready to get justice. You guys are out of control. So, do what you want. Ooh, well, somebody's about to get hit with virtual reality. Cool. So, I mean, cool. So, playing with mental health court, harassing Black and brown people, unleashing weird ass white supremacists on the whole entire like Black and brown community, and preconception health, to then set up the Black female community and Black male community, because there's something about Black men health too, and they have like a healthy fathers groups and stuff like that. Thank you. I'm so excited for my twin. And all the high priests, yeah, they're gonna have their baby together. I don't want to say his name, but shout out to a certain high priest. He just had his babies, and I'm happy for him because you can see in his face that like he's really made Jenna because he loves his kids. You know, yeah, and like my twin too, like he's watching all this for foster care cases and shit like that, and it's just like I want to have my son. I just want to have my baby because he's watching what's going on with all these kids, and people need to also see like this is how you have a relationship to bring a child into the world where white people don't think that they can play with you like that, which is also important. Thank you, Robin. People know you're not healthy popping out all those babies and playing with Rocky like that. So, right, there needs to be a modeling of healthy behavior. Okay? And what not to be doing. Yeah, fighting when pregnant, maternity warfare. Well, you guys want to go play with Cardi B and playing with conflict spells. So she felt like she had to do what she had to do. Why are you guys like making it seem like I was inspiring that? That made it all the way to like several like maternal health, child health councils, and they were like, "Why are you guys playing with magic then?" That's what she's talking about. What does that have to do with our funding? So, okay. So we also want to be like, okay, birth defects. How do we like manage for all that, right? So also too, some of you guys need to realize like, oh, preconception health. It's also about like, let me not get in a relationship with a nigga that's banished, so my kids don't come out like haywire. That's very real. It's called genetic counseling. Some people are seeing that with Cyborgia now. There's a proper tool for that. It's better to get them before 6 years old. Okay. For the Cyborgia baby, some lady didn't even know that I can do for you guys for free. And then I'm gonna just put it out, and then I'll run it for you guys. Okay. And then I'll do it like once a week. Some people are doing it in English. Go ahead and do it. And then they'll convert it. Yeah, Aaliyah went to some lady and she said, not yet, okay? You need to do 1, 2, 3 things. And don't let me talk to you again. Thank you. So, an electrical language. The original C++, the Algonquin. For Algonquin for maternal child health, there is Algonquin for maternal child health. I can't wait to teach you guys about it. It's specifically like only, 56 works. Out of that whole Algonquin, only 56 for maternal child health. Yeah, I'm gonna start using that on certain women. Okay, you guys. So, this is like the big thing too with genetic counseling. It's like super outdated. And that's why a white woman is like on my computer looking for that to go like try and sell to other like ear clunkless, but the out of Borgia, they already know what that is. They reported all of them. I just want to say that too. A lot of white women are getting hit with their medical degree because people that love Cyborgia, they don't want to be involved. They told on them. Look what they're doing to her because she knows how to help people. Okay, so you see, I went to the doctor. You see after, right? Okay, because I took the supplement. She told me to take it. And then she put a spell on it. I've been taking it for months. You have to open it with a spell. Thank you. I'm done with you as a doctor. And I know that you were tracking me for my dad. Yeah. A lot of shit got started this week. So you guys are all getting your gifts. Now you can get a gift. Also, too, like, I don't know. Some of you guys are worried too much about making your pussy tighter and stuff like that. Make sure that there's a nigga that's supposed to be entering there before you play with that. Somebody got real ratchet with Quran. Like, they said it's in Quran. Why are you doing all that? Yeah, her mom just took the book from her and put it to the side. Stop. Because they just went to go play with double condom. Now she's talking about playing in Quran. By the way, well, so also double condom too is also about preconception health, okay, you guys? So please be careful with that. And be careful, like, doing stuff like that, okay? And also just be careful, like, those type of thoughts can impact preconception health. Because then you can get into like I can really play, and then it can like open up like a Boolean loop in your mind where it's constantly like Zor. The fuck? That nigga and his brother, Zor. Book on them for him and a baby, Zor. You don't want to get into that. Zor is like and or, right? So like Boolean loops, true, false, and whatever, there's Zor, XOR. So you don't want to open up those type of realms in your mind with preconception health, okay? Weight, body, adipose. Some of you guys just like, okay, I want to lose weight, lose weight. Some of you guys like are going to find out that I can actually like move my like fat